permission of Hashem, we are the Shabbat Hagadol. The question is, why we call the Shabbat Hagadol? Why there is small Shabbat, or there is big Shabbat? Why our rabbis they give to the Shabbat the title of Shabbat Hagadol? There is some rabbis who said, why we give the Shabbat the name of Shabbat Hagadol? Because the rabbis they speak a lot this Shabbat. Because we have to know the laws of Pesach. So the rabbis in the Shabbat they explain the laws of Pesach. There is a lot of rabbis. Each one give an explanation of why we call it Shabbat Hagadol. But there is one reason. Why this Shabbat we call it Shabbat Hagadol? Because that was the last Shabbat that the Jews they were in Egypt. After 400 years in Egypt, this is the last Shabbat. The Jews knew that this is the last Shabbat that they are in Egypt. So they were excited. The Jews, that Shabbat, they were excited. Wow, that's it. This is the last Shabbat. We're going to go. For them, each minute was long. They wanted, that's it, basta. We want to get out from here. We want to go to receive the Torah. So they knew that the holiness of Shabbat. But Egypt was impure. So you imagine how hard it was for the Jews that they saw so many miracles from Hashem to remain in Egypt. It was hard for them. It was terrible for them. For them, each minute was like an hour. It's like this week, I was in New York. We were waiting to get to the plane, but nobody called us. So it was 12 o'clock at night, and at 12 o'clock at night we were supposed to be in the plane. But the plane, they didn't call us to get in. So we were excited, every minute every time people they look at the watch, every minute, the time become long. So, my friend, that's what happened to the Jews. The Bnei Israel, they were so excited to leave Egypt. So it was the last Shabbat. So that last Shabbat was, for them, a long Shabbat. And beside this, the Jews saw a big miracle that Shabbat. What the miracle that they saw? The miracle that they saw, that Hashem told them on that Shabbat to take a ship. And the ship was the Avodah Zarah of the Egyptian. Because the ship, they didn't eat it. Because the Egyptian didn't eat meat. So for the Egyptian, a ship is God. And they saw the Jewish people taking the ship, walking with it, buying a ship. What do? Well, Hashem said that today we have to prepare the ship for, after Shabbat, to do the shechita and to grill it and to eat it. Can you imagine? The Egyptian, when they heard this, they wanted to kill the Jews. You want to do that to our God? It was a miracle that no one, the Egyptian, they were weak. They couldn't do nothing to the Egyptian, to the Jews. And the Jews, that Shabbat, they saw the Egyptian getting angry against them, and they couldn't do nothing. That was a big Shabbat for them. the Shabbat of miracles. That's why we call it Shabbat Hagadol. So Be'ezat Hashem, I pray to Hashem to give you bracha, be'atzlacha, and bri'ut, and have good Shabbos. Hashem bless you. Thank you.